Now that I'm no longer dating as a wife, but as a hoe now, yes, I want to share my findings, okay? And I say hoe loosely because when you no longer prioritize marriage and tell that to men, they categorize you as the fun girl. There's only two categories with them: wife or hoe or fun or whatever, okay, you want to call it. So, something I wanted to share with you girls are more of my findings, and I'm going to continue to report as I see fit, okay? So, first off, I will say this encourages you to be super present, okay? Think in your head, I might never see this guy again. It doesn't matter if the
Yo,
vibes are there. It doesn't matter if he's like, oh my God, I like you. Oh my God, da, 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 da. Think in your head, I might never see this dude again. So let me enjoy what I can enjoy and let me do what I can do in this moment. Okay. And don't hold back. That's my best advice. And
this is why it all depends on when you meet a woman. Because you could meet a woman today and she could be a straight bird. She could be going through a whole phase. She could just be running through dudes. She ain't nothing but a fun girl. And then you could meet her in a few years and she might be pushing for marriage. Let me tell you about an app called Free Cash. Free Cash is the #1 app worldwide, allowing users like yourself to make money off their phone for free. If you want to make $200 plus a week for free, download using my link in the description or the QR code on the screen. If you download now for free using my link or QR code, you will get a free $5 into your account for free. That's $5 for free, no requirements. So download Free Cash today to make easy, quick, and free money. Marriage. So when she meets you, she's gonna look at you like, is he gonna marry me? Is he gonna save me? I'm just saying, bro, just think about that. It all depends on the phase in which you meet a woman in. But if you're the guy to meet her when she's ready to get married, think about saving her after she's done with her whole phase. Damn. So you're her last stop after she done picked up all those bodies. Mm, it's tough, man. It's tough out here for a man.
listen, let's say you do like someone and you're kind of hoping, I kind of really want a second or third or fourth or whatever date, right? And I have told you go short term goals only, okay, but you know in your heart of hearts, you're like, I really want to see this guy again, right? And let's say it doesn't work out and you get disappointed. Tip number two: stop taking it so personal. Stop taking it so personal and getting triggered. Like, oh my God, doesn't see my value.
This shit is crazy, bro. She is training women how to be hoes. See, when a woman reaches a certain age and nobody saved her, you gotta understand that woman becomes very bitter, angry, and dark inside, internally. That's why you gotta pay attention to her message. Pay attention to what she's delivering to the universe. If this is her energy, it's coming from a very dark place. I'm just keeping it real, bro. Because what type of virtuous woman will even put this message out there? Like, yo, ladies, be a hoe. What? All because she couldn't find a husband. Sad, bro.
That's taking it personal. He doesn't recognize my shine. That's taking it personal. What you need to start saying to yourself is, okay, like that. Okay, like that.
This
Don't
shit
be,
is crazy.
I can't believe, I can't believe, I can't believe, I can't. I get you might do that in the beginning. I have gone through that many times. Hey, I'm new to this, not true to this. I'm new to this, honey. Okay.
Many times. You see, you gotta listen to a woman's words. And many times, I've gone through that many times. So think about how many different dudes she done ran through.
But then you're like, oh, okay. And you know what changed my brain chemistry was last night. 2 days ago, I met this guy. And I was like, "You're kind of cool, and I wouldn't mind seeing you again." But he clearly didn't feel the same way. Okay, I can't control how you view me or how you perceive me or whatever. And that's your prerogative. You don't want to see me again, like, okay, right? And I was feeling a little bit down. And literally the next day I went out. I was like, I know I feel crappy, but I'm still gonna look hot. I'm still gonna have my like hot pink heels on. That's right. And I had this like hot pink dress. It was a whole vibe, okay? And I remember I was out and I just kept getting approached. And was it by men that I necessarily wanted or liked? Um romantically? No. But was it like still really fun and entertaining? Yes. And I
Yes.
think cuz
And this is how birds deal with their trauma. Instead of taking the time to heal and, find yourself again, get your mind right, even get some therapy. A bird is going to jump back in the field and mess with more dudes. So now her trauma becomes compounded. And this is why you can't save these women, because it's too many bodies. It's just too many bodies, bro. And the more bodies these birds um take down, is the more trauma they're gonna develop. It's the more bitterness, the more turmoil. I'm telling you, bro, it's to a point you can't do nothing with these women. It's just too much bodies, too many bodies,
was
man.
like in that good energy, guess what happened? I ended up meeting someone that I was attracted to that had all the qualities that I would look at first glance and be like, "Oh." And that happened over the span of 24 hours. Because I was
Another
like, why do
guy.
I care? I'm having fun. I'm laughing. I'm like, I'm meeting these guys from like this tech company or whatever. We're throwing jokes. Like, we're having fun. It's nothing romantic. Like, we're just having fun. I'm in a great, bubbly mood. And then I'm in a wonderful mood. And there you go. I get introduced by a wingman to this really good looking, cute guy. And I was like, oh, hi. Like, okay. Like, nice to meet you. It's the energy, girls. It's energy. You're just like, let it go. Let it go.
Yeah.
Like Frozen, let it go. And just relax. And when you are down, look hotter the next day and go out. That's right. Don't be stuck in your head and meditating about that dude that didn't work out, because I guarantee you, I think it's just an energy like turnover rate. I don't know how to describe it. When you're just like happy and you're like carefree and you're just zen and people are approaching you. Just
Damn, son, this is so sad, bro. Because the shit don't stop. She's saying, ladies, when you're done with one guy, move on to the next guy. It's okay. Wow, son. I'm just saying, fam. Just think about how much toxic energy this woman possesses with that mindset. Because every soul ties a woman have, it comes with a lot of toxic energy. If that man didn't stick around, if he had his fun and he moved around, that's toxic energy she's building up. And then these women reach a point where they are no longer wifey material, right? Where you can't even consider them to be a wife. Even if you provide a woman like this with a husband, she wouldn't know what to do with a husband, because she's so used to running through so many different dudes that becomes her lifestyle. So even if she get with a dude, I mean, from the time he does something that she doesn't like, her mindset is trained to get right back to the streets. So a woman like this is not going to be around a man for too long. This is the type of chick who will, after a while, look at a dude after 3 months and say, so where we going with this? Once you hear a woman says that, This is usually her lifestyle, and you can't do nothing with women like that.
Off of that. And that is my little story, okay? Did it have to go anywhere with the guy I met yesterday? No. But did I have a really great time that night? Yes. Did I meet new people and, like, jokes were made and, like, we went out and everything was paid for? Yes. And was it great? Yes. And moving on with my life. And, like, we'll see what happens tonight. We'll see what happens tomorrow. I don't know. And I think the more and more you do this, you realize that, you know what? I'm going to keep attracting men that actually belong in my sphere, that are actually into me magnetically, aligned than when I'm in this very serious mode. You know what I mean?
Look, fellas, the reality is this, bro. A hoe is always gonna be a hoe. A bird is always gonna be a bird, right? When a woman is wifey material, right? You're not gonna find those women any and everywhere. Those women will always be rare. When a woman understands her body is a temple, she will understand that her body is sacred. And when something is sacred, you don't feel the need to give it to everybody. That's the whole thing. Like when a woman is really that, when she's really virtuous and she's really sacred, she's not gonna be mingling with a whole bunch of dudes because she understands her value. Pay attention to women who treats their bodies like a temple. If a woman treats her body like a temple, she's gonna move different. But when a bird don't really value her body like that and she's using her body to get the things that she wants out of life, she's going to be okay with moving from dude to dude. That's the reality. This is why you can't save these types of women. So that's why as a man, when you get around a chick like this, you have to take your time and observe her. You got to ask the right questions. You got to figure out, okay, you look like you over 30. Why you ain't married? See what I'm saying? It's always a reason. It's always a reason, fellas, and you got to figure out why that reason. Like you got to figure out what that reason is. Best believe. Okay, so fellas, just be wise out here, man, and be very selective when it comes to choosing the right woman if you want to settle down and have a family and things like that. Take your time, brother, but you have to be very selective and pay attention to the signs. These women are who they are. I'm telling you. Me personally, if a woman is over the age of 30, never been married, she ain't got no kids, in my eyes, I'm going to think she got mad bodies and she been getting ran through. That's what I'm gonna think. In her prime years, I'm gonna think she got ran through and nobody saw her as a potential wife or as a potential mother for a reason. I'm just saying, fellas, look, be wise out here. That's just the bottom line. Yo, imagine him being in a hospital trying to deal with and the baby's coming out. Fellas, again, focus on yourself. That's what it is.